Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Luna Noir. Okay, this is way overdue. For one, Happy New Year. Happy 2019, everyone. Well, I did say in my last video I was on the fence about even continuing this channel. I guess at the rate I've been going, it seems like I probably wouldn't. But aside from that, well, just because I'm not finishing this channel, of course, doesn't mean I haven't continued watching anime. So for right now, there's like, there's like 2 I'm watching right now. So, the first anime I am watching is the second season to Kakegurui, or as it's titled, Kakekuru. Oh my god, Kakegurui Double X. In this season, the stakes are so much higher. Within the first 2 episodes alone, we're introduced to, I think I lost count because I don't remember the full count, but maybe at least 10 new characters. Basically, from what I'm getting for this season, the student council president, I forget what her name is. I at least forget like her first name. Oh my god. Basically, as we saw at the end of season 1 to Kakegurui, she announced the disbandment of the student council. So episode 1 to season 2 starts off with that little announcement again, her disbanding the student council. But I don't think it's a full disbanding, more like she's disbanding and she's also stepping down from her current seat as the student council president. But it's not only that. So like I said, within the first 2 episodes, we're introduced like a slew of new characters. Each of them are representatives of the branch families of the Momobami clan. Basically, a whole school-wide announcement went out that the student council president seat is up for grabs. Everyone, regular students and house pets, can gamble to earn voting chips, which is how they determine who gets a seat, because the student with the most chips wins the seat in the end. And of course, since the Momobami clan representatives are here, they are also in the running, and they're just as twisted and I don't want to say conniving, but they're just as twisted and, well, gambling savvy as the student council president herself. So, of course, they're head to head against each other. But they also have a secondary goal of trying to take down Yumiko. But my thought is, since I haven't even started reading the manga yet, Yumiko's last name is Jabami, and everyone from the branch families of the Momobami clan have Bami as part of their last name. So my question is it just a coincidence that her last name has Bami in it, or is Yumiko also a part, maybe like a secret part of one of the branch families, of one of the branch family clans? I mean, I would probably know this if I read the manga after finishing the first season, but that's my downfall. I do look forward to actually reading the manga to know more, and I don't plan to do reviews on this because honestly, everyone has their own opinion on it, and I think we should just leave all of our opinions to ourselves, because someone's opinions may not agree with someone else's, and it's not that I don't want to review it, it's just I want to just really enjoy it. The second anime I'm watching is, oh my god, I can't remember the Japanese title for it because it's too long. But the second anime I'm watching is in English, titled My Roommate is a Cat. I gotta admit, it's so adorable, and I don't think, okay, aside from Wolf's Rain, I've never seen life from the perspective of a human and an animal, but I guess Wolf's Rain doesn't count because the main four boys are wolves themselves posing as humans, so it doesn't fully count, I guess, to me. But basically, My Roommate is a Cat circles around the main character, Subaru. He's an author and he's also an introvert. He doesn't like to be involved with people. Episode 1 starts off with a gut punch that I did not see coming. But basically, he finds this stray cat, or rather, it finds him. He takes it in, and because of the cat, I guess he found inspiration to write a new book. So basically, the anime is his daily life with him and his new cat, but also it's told from the cat's perspective, and surprisingly, I couldn't tell by the voice, kind of, but the cat is female. So we get pretty much the first maybe like, I don't know, the first pretty much half of the episode, I want to say, from Subaru's perspective, but then recounts of certain parts of the day from the cat's perspective. And honestly, it's quite interesting to see that, because I don't think I've ever seen that in an anime before. But it's not just the cat. So far, only 5 episodes of both this anime and the second season of Kakegurui is out. So as these two anime unfold, I guess I'll see what happens. But oh my god, the cat is just so adorable. And I believe they said she's a tuxedo cat. I'm not really well versed on different cat titles, so I can't really tell. But basically, without going into spoilers, that's basically the 2 anime I'm watching. I was gonna watch a new, I guess, season to Ikitosen, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. I believe it's titled Ikitosen Western Wolves. Was that it? I think that was it. But like I said, I can't find it anywhere. It's not like I given it a search. I just haven't looked for a while. But the first episode was supposed to come out sometime last month. But I haven't seen anything on it. So, like when I searched before, when it was supposed to have started. So I just kind of stopped searching. I'll search again, see if I can find something. But I don't know if I'll find anything. And there was another anime I was going to watch, but I'm actually just reading the manga for. But that's another thing. I've been reading manga this whole time as well. The title of that manga is called Prison Lab. I heard it was getting an anime, but I had never heard of the manga before. So I have like 3 manga apps on my phone, and I decided, let me just give it a view. I found the manga. Basically, it's, in a nutshell, the bullied turns into a bully, kind of. It's so much going on, and so far I believe it's got like a little over 30 chapters out so far. It hasn't been updated for, it's gonna probably update soon. It's probably gonna update like sometime next week. A new chapter used to come out like, I think Saturday, maybe sometime Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or whatever. But that schedule got redone, so it comes out, I think, like in the middle of the week. I just stopped checking until like I finally checked, probably sometime at the end of the week. So I don't know when a new chapter exactly comes out, so I can't pinpoint a day. But basically, it's supposed to be getting an anime, but it's an ongoing manga. So if it does have an anime, it's probably gonna be like taking a lot of liberties with it. I thought I could watch it online, but apparently it's only being viewed on some kind of app where you have to pay for points and use those points to pay to unlock a new episode, which is so convoluted, and I didn't even bother. I'll just stick with the manga. If the anime gets released somewhere online, like maybe Crunchyroll or anywhere else, I'll watch it. But to get an app with in-app purchases to get points just to unlock an episode, it's not it's not worth it to me. I'm sorry, it's just not worth it. But basically, the and it's been a while since I read the manga, so I don't remember. I don't completely remember the MC's name. Eritsu or something. Something starting with an E. I totally forgot. But basically, the main character has been getting bullied a lot. I mean, where isn't that prevalent in maybe anime or manga or anywhere? But like, this kind of bullying is bad. And it's like his last day of class. He's pretty much about to hit summer break now, or rather the next day would be his summer break, kind of, or already summer break. Yeah, so like he gets this weird envelope in the mail. There's no return address, no nothing, but basically he's offered a chance to take revenge on his tormentor. He thinks it's a joke, but he does think, what if I actually can give my bully a taste of their own medicine? So he pretty much types in the name of the ringleader of these bullies, hits send, because he's given, I believe, a tablet where he can type in the name of his target. He gets a whole confirmation back saying, okay, report to so-and-so location at so-and-so time, and you'll be taken to where you can exact your revenge. And it's given off as the form of a game. So basically, for 1 month, he has to keep his prisoner alive and torment them any way he can that does not result in their death. If he can keep if he can keep his target alive for that 1 month, he is given, I believe, 10 million yen as a reward. I think 10 million yen as a reward. But also, there's a catch. His target gets a chance to earn their freedom. If the target can guess their captor's name before the month is up, then they get the reward money, and the person who held them captive is in debt to the tune of that reward money. So yeah, I believe his name is Eritsu. He sees that his target has actually been captured and is kept in the room. He's not allowed to show his face or anything. So he wears a mask that has a voice changer, and the terms of the game, like I stated, he has to keep them alive for a month. They get the chance to guess his name at the end of a week, basically. So like every Friday or Saturday, maybe the target, or rather the prisoner, has to guess the name of their captor, or rather the warden. All of that just goes straight out the window. There's so many twists in this thing. It's not even funny. It's like I said, there's so many twists in this thing, especially like how the whole bullying thing even started. It's actually kind of sad. And this is me talking without going into spoilers, so maybe I'll do a video on it. Like maybe like the next video I do will be like on this manga, basically. And I guess then video after that probably would be on this next manga I read and kind of am still reading. So if you remember last year, I believe I did reviews on the anime King's Game. Yeah, we all know that that convoluted anime. Let's just say I can see why it failed. So basically, the manga is split up into three sections, all of which were badly combined into one 12 episode anime, which was so stupid. Now I can see that it was stupid. It wasn't even scary. It was brought up as a horror anime. The only thing horrifying about it was the way these kids died, and even that sometimes, even out of the realm of possibility, lost its appeal after a while. So basically, the three sections are King's Game Origin, where we saw in the anime at some point the characters went to where the first King's Game was played to see if they could find any clues on how to stop it. Then it's titled King's Game, where the main character Nobuaki, he and his classmates played their first King's Game, and he came out as a sole survivor, which we find out over the course of the anime. And then what I'm reading now is King's Game Extreme, which is basically the beginning of the anime. So basically in King's Game Origin, as we saw in the anime, it was first played in Yonawaki Village, but in that they were sent letters because at this time it was basically a village all the way up in the mountains, so there's no cell phone reception. The kids don't even have cell phones. It's all landlines and all that stuff. They were sent letters and they didn't think that they were real. So as time progressed, they started seeing it's actually real. Like the punishments are real. Like some of the characters died in what would be deemed as natural causes. So like heart attack, suicide, and anything that could be deemed as natural causes. Like they eat, like I won't go into full detail, but like they just kind of determined what the King's Game was and decided the best way to stop it would have been to seal off the village as we saw in the anime. And then off to the races. It was horrifying, a nightmare. And then of course in the regular title King's Game, like I said, Nobuaki and his classmates, including his girlfriend Chiyomi, were victims in that game. Same thing, but with phones. So of course at first they thought it was a joke, and then things just got progressively worse. Off to the races once again. It's a total mess. And like we all know from the anime, he was the sole survivor of that game. And then King's Game Extreme, where he's in a new class with his girlfriend's sister, Natsuko. I just got to the second chapter of that because I already know from the anime what's kind of gonna happen. He's, as I saw in the anime, resistant to making new friends. He doesn't want another King's Game to pop up and like make things, like turn things into like a total nightmare again. Because in the first chapter, he's already got like it's been like, according to the first chapter, it's been months since the first King's Game for him ended. He's got total PTSD. He stays up till midnight wondering if another text from the king will come. So I'm about to start chapter 2, but given from what I saw in the anime, it's probably just gonna be that, just in manga form. Because it seems like, because basically, I know I'm confusing, but basically King's Game Origin has like 30 chapters. King's Game has 25 chapters. And so far King's Game Extreme has like only 7 chapters, I believe. So if the manga wasn't exactly finished, because it says King's Game Extreme is ongoing, the manga wasn't exactly finished, and I doubt in 7 chapters they completely captured what happens in the anime. Why the heck did you make an anime out of it? Why wasn't an anime made out of it if the manga wasn't even completely done? And like, I mean, so far from done. Like, literally, it would have been better to just split it into its respective parts. That way it gives more time for the current manga to be further along, so that could have been a more compelling story. Like I said, I'm probably going to do a video with full spoilers on what happened in both King's Game Origin and King's Game, because the events of the anime were just all over the place. It was a lot to keep track of, and if I watched it now, knowing what I know, it wouldn't completely be worth the watch. Same thing now can also be said about magical girl sites. Yes, I excuse me. If we recall, I also did reviews on that show. 12 episodes of an ongoing anime with an anime original ending. No. Right now, Magical Girl site for the manga has 118 chapters, and that is a far more compelling story than what I saw in the anime, actually. Like, it gives more context, more twists, more everything. It actually gives you, in my opinion, the full weight of what is about to happen. Like, in the anime, we only got hints that Tempest was coming. In the manga, it's coming now. So if they like redid Magical Girl site, or at least made like a second season, no, just redo it, retcon the whole first thing that they came up with, just give us what the manga has, make the tension more palpable. It would have been it would have been so much more of a better show. Wait. And as I discover, it has a spin-off. Yeah, it has a spin-off kind of called Magical Girl Sept, which I believe is short for Magical Girl September, basically. And it gives like the full origin of how the site admin Nana came to be. So that actually, when I found that, I was like, what is this, like another Magical Girl site thing? I was more or less right. I'll probably just gonna go straight into manga reviews as well as anime reviews, so who knows. But yeah, that's basically kind of all I've been doing. Aside from that, the only other things I've been reading would be Killing Stalking. So a lot of you out there who know about that. I think I just read chapter 56 yesterday. That used to update like every Thursday or something, but ever since I think either Thanksgiving or Christmas, the new chapters have been coming out on a different day, and I never know when. Just like with Prison Lab. But yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna eventually do full spoiler reviews on all the manga I mentioned. I don't know if I'll do any anime reviews for this season, because I just kind of want to enjoy the animes. I'm still gonna try and see if I can find Prison School, like at least episode 1 somewhere, see if that actually catches my interest like the first chapter did. I'll try finding Ikitosta and Western Wolf, see if I can find that somewhere. If I can, I'll probably just watch that and enjoy it, not review it. And eventually maybe I'll come up with a video on what I might watch for spring 2019, because hopefully winter ends soon, and I'm hoping all of you are all bundled up, because it is getting worse and worse outside. Wherever you are, just stay warm, stay safe, and that's pretty much it. Luna out.